know, we have attached a circle to a straight stroke which is hooked for R. Suppose circle is attached initially, a circle or loop attached to a straight stroke hooked for R. Then you will get the sound of S without writing even the R hook. Spray. That means S plus R. Okay. So, we know the method of attaching the circle or loop to a straight stroke hooked for R initial attachment. So, already R hook is there to a straight stroke. Then you are simply writing on the same side of the R hook, you are getting S sound. Similarly, a circle or a loop is written on the same side of N hook attached to straight strokes. You will get a small circle, S, large circle, S, small loop, St, large loop, star. You will get the sound of S, S, St, star, like that. By writing the circle or loop on the same side of N hook. Suppose D is there. Dan. Suppose you write the circle on the same side. Now N is implied. The consonant N is implied. So dance, because N is there. Because you have written a circle on the side of N hook. Suppose you write the circle with left motion, what will happen? Dash. If you put the all, dash. Because ordinarily the circle is attached to straight strokes with the left motion. Suppose if you attach the circle with the right motion, finally to a straight stroke, on the N hook side, then you will get M sound also. So here, dance. Consonant M sound is implied, but you are getting the sound of S. N, that means you have written Dan. So you have simply written the circle. Because the circle is written on the side of N hook, then you will get the sound of N and also this attached to a straight stroke. Remember that. I am talking only about the straight strokes. Okay. Suppose you write large circle. Large circle is meant for sus. Dances. Position writing same. Above line. Now dances. Because you have written the circle on the N hook side, N is implied. Now danced. You will get the sound of st. Danced. Okay, danced. They speak like that. They speak danced. Now, this is spin. Okay. Circular spin, N hook spin. Suppose you attach a large loop and spin, you will get the sound of star, because you have written a star loop on the N hook side, N sound also will come. So what I said, we don't write but we will get the sound. Because you have written on the side of N hook, that sound also comes. Spinster. Like this, small circle, large circle, steel loop, danced. Spinster. Chanced. The rule says the sound of F, ses, st, star, can be obtained by writing the circle or loop on the same side on the N hook, which is attached to a straight stroke. The small circle written inside the N hook, the small circle written inside the N hook which is attached to a curve gives the heavy sound of Z. Z is a heavy sound. S is a light sound. Z is a heavy sound. PB like that. Here the small circle written inside the N hook which is attached to a curve gives the sound of Z. Heavy sound of Z. Fine. This is fine. N hook. So in this N hook you have written inside fines. It is not fines. Fines. Heavy sound. Spelling is yes, but sound is Z. Okay. Fines. Fines. You will have to pronounce it as fines. Loan. Loan. Suppose we write it. Loans. 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 Line. Lines. Line. Lines. The circle is written inside the N hook which is attached to the curve. Now I am talking about the curves. Okay. The circle is written inside the N hook. That N hook is attached to a curve. Zone. See? Zone. N hook. Zones. Zones. See? Zones. Zones. Earn. Earn. Earns. Earn. Earns. Okay. So, the small circle written inside the N hook which is attached to a curve gives this heavy sound of Z. So, Z. So, here you will get Z. This is hook and this is circle. This is hook. This is hook. This is circle. Okay. Fines, loans, lines, zones, errands, like that. Okay. The small circle written inside the N hook which is attached to a curve gives the heavy sound of Z. Now, the light sound of ins after a curve is represented by the form N and circles. We will have to write the stroke N, not the hook. The light sound of ins after a curve is written by writing the stroke N and circles. F. Fen. Ins. The light sound of ins. The light sound of ins after a curve. Fe. Ins. Don't write the hook and circles. If you write the hook and circles, it will become ins. Heavy sound of ins comes. Therefore, the light sound of ins is represented by hens. That's all. Hens. Announce. Nouns. Now. Announce. See? Announce. Announce. After a curve, ins has come. It is not announce. Announce. Ins. Light sound of ins. The light sound of ins. Evince. V. Ins. Evince. 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 like some. This is a small chapter, very simple rules. Now another simple rule, the circle S is written inside F or V hook. F or V hook means to a straight stroke only, because there is no F or V hook to curves. So to straight stroke, we need not say to a straight stroke, because F or V hook is only to straight strokes. So circle S is written inside F or V hook. See, pave, suppose you write pave, pave, paves, paves. That circle S is written inside F or V hook. Okay. Wave, waves, 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 waves. Okay. Cave. This is cave. Caves. Okay. Wife, 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 wives. Inside F or V hook. Circle can be written inside F or V hook. The circle S is written inside F or V hook. Examples: caves, waves, caves, wives, like. Now, medial ins or ins. Whether it is ins or ins, whatever it may be, if it occurs medially, it should be represented by stroke N and circle S. You see? Medial ins or ins is represented or written by the stroke N and circle S. Transit, 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 medial, medial, medial ins. Density, 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 medial. It is occurring medially. Dancer, 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 dancer. Whether it is ins or ins, whatever it may be. But a few exceptions for convenience, quick writing. Exceptions are there. Exceptions. Ransom, ransom. It's an exception. Here, hook and circle is used. Medially, medially. So this is exception. Okay. Lonesome, medium, lonesome. Okay. Few exceptions, the 2 or 3. Medial ins or ins is represented by writing stroke N and circle. You do the exercises 55, 56, 57 and 58.